Hello, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a part 2 of a video, quite an old video, a video that I did about 3/4 of a year ago on December 2020. I made a tier list video. This was the tier list. And yeah, I'm doing a part 2 because I realize how outdated that is, and so not only have my opinions changed on a lot of the albums here, but there are a lot more albums here that I added. 43, sorry to be exact, that I added. And I know there was more. That doesn't sound like a lot considering that I basically had more than half a year to listen to a bunch of albums, but honestly, this isn't even all the entirety of it too. I don't really keep track of the albums I listen to. This is honestly the only thing that's helping me track my albums. Honestly, this tier list, but there's definitely a lot more. But I just can't remember a lot of them. So bear with me with that. Sorry, you're not really getting the full experience here. But there's a good list here. Good handful of albums here. Like I said, if you haven't watched part 1, here's basically a recap of it if you wanted to see what it looked like. I'm obviously going to use this for reference, so I will be switching back and forth, especially if I've had the album ranking, but I'm going to start fresh. I decided I'm going to start fresh because a lot of the albums that I ranked here aren't entirely true anymore, for what I think anyway. For my taste, and so yeah, I'm starting new. A whole bunch of albums here, probably more than like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So about 14 a row. So that's 3, 6, 7, and then 8. So 7 times, we'll say 15. So that's probably about over 100 albums here. So hopefully you maybe you've listened to a few of them. These are just albums that I liked. Well, not liked, I mean, well, you'll see which ones I like. And yeah, without further ado, we're gonna do this again. And also, before we start, these were the original sections. I'm adding a new section, and I'm putting greatest hits at the bottom because, like Pink Season and Greatest Hits, they're both kind of not in like the same areas, these parts. So like I don't know where to put the greatest hits. I kind of just I don't want to put it like right in the middle because that's just kind of weird. So then I just put it right at the bottom. Not saying that they're trash, but I'm just saying like it's just like another field, like it's just another section that's on its own, really. Like with Pink Season, it's just on a higher tier, it's just on its own. And this new tier that I'm calling is almost a masterpiece. It's almost a masterpiece, but it's not. And the reason why I'm adding this is that I realized that I was looking at this tier list beforehand and thinking that some of these albums really don't deserve to be here, and instead they would probably be here. And so I kind of just want, it wouldn't be a pretty good, right, but it wouldn't be a masterpiece, so I just put it right there. I think everything else is basically fine, though. So without further ado, let's continue this. This probably took me almost an hour to find all the albums and download them. So yeah, here's another hour of me explaining it. So let's start from the beginning here. We have Heartless, and it's not Heartless. The name of the album is Heartbreaking 808s. By Kanye West. And before I put it in masterpiece, after giving it a listen, again, I've listened to this album quite a few times. I listened to Kanye albums a few times. I love Kanye. It's not a masterpiece. I'm gonna be real. I have a very big bias towards this album. I love this album a lot. I really do. I think it has some of Kanye's best projects on here. Heartless, Love Lockdown, Paranoid. There's a lot of good stuff here. And it was one of the most influential Kanye albums, might be even the most influential, really inspired a lot of people. And honestly, it deserves a lot more credit than it's given. A lot of people don't like this album and they hate on it, but whatever. I think it's almost a masterpiece. And so yeah, that's first one, diving off in a different direction here. Really, really bad. Wait, let me just check. Okay, I am recording. Okay, so second album here, Wolf, also would be almost a masterpiece. Now, before I put, it's pretty good. Give it a listen. Now, um, honestly, you can still fit it in there. I think it's still there. I would say this is in the more almost lower spectrum of almost a masterpiece. It in higher tier of pretty good. Give it a listen. Um, it's you can definitely put it anywhere here, but I don't think it's above Heartless, nor do I think it should be in the low end of here. It should be the high end of here or low end of here. It's a good album. Again, I have a very big bias towards this album. It's really good. Um, the problem with this album, though, I think that takes people away from it is there's definitely an overabundance of tracks on it. There definitely doesn't need to be that many. A few songs on there are a bit sleepy-ish, but honestly, overall, I think 80% of the album I really love. And other than that, like, it would be okay if you just took away the few songs that are just overplayed here. But I love the narrative, I love the concept of the album, and obviously my personal bias, one of my favorite Tyler albums, definitely on the upper spectrum. But yeah, I love this album. Next, Cherry Bomb. What did I give Cherry Bomb? Pretty good to give it a listen. I'd say it's around there still. Probably mid here again. This album is really underrated, I think. People like to say that Golf and Wolf, not Golf and Wolf. I meant to say Goblin and Bastard are better than this album because people have nostalgia and stuff. But I think Cherry Bomb is definitely very underrated. A lot of good tracks in there. Smucker's Two Seater, Too Young. Girl, you're perfect, but you're too. I can't say the word. Too young, and a lot of good songs on here. People say it's too loud. The production's a little iffy, but I just think it's really just the album that really sparked his creativity as an artist, and it's a very, very good album. Just not a masterpiece or almost a masterpiece. It's probably like it's probably like a 7 out of 10, in all honesty. But I don't think it's all right. I think it's pretty good. You should probably give it a listen. Next, Flyboy, instantly a masterpiece. This is obviously a masterpiece, no doubt about it. Again, one of Tyler's better projects. And he actually came out with a new project, new record, Call Me If You Get Lost. That came out this year, so it was before I made this tier list. And I wouldn't say it's necessarily better. Oh, actually no, I think it is better than the newest project. And there's really nothing wrong with this album. I think that the ending could have been better. I'm not sure if I said that in my last video, but obviously, if you want more of a detailed description of these albums, you can go watch that video. It's an hour long, but my opinion on this album stands. It's still really good. Yeah, that's basically it. Next, Bastard. What I put Bastard in? All right. And to be completely honest, it's still all right. Nothing too special about this album. It's his first one. Give the kid a break. Rip Tyler being a kid. Bastard's all right. I love the opening song. A few songs on there I like, but in reality, it's probably like a 5, 6 out of 10, really. Nothing too good about it. Yeah. Next, we have Nectar. Nectar, where did I put Nectar? Come on, I gotta be biased about this. Where did I put Nectar? Pretty good. Honestly, I would keep it there. Again, I've listened to this album quite a bit. Really, in my eyes, it's I put it better than Wolf. Wow, did I really put it better than Wolf? Did I like Nectar better than Wolf? Wow, that actually might change my mind about Wolf. No, maybe it changed my mind about Nectar. Actually, I'm gonna give Nectar almost a masterpiece. I'm gonna do it. I think this album as a whole is probably an 8. This is probably a little lower. It's probably like a 7.8. It's really hard to differ. I love these two albums. Again, a personal bias. But yeah, Nectar is a good album. I liked it better than the first one. This one right here, Ballads 1. Not to say that the songs on here are bad, but it's just that this album as a whole is much better than Ballads 1. And Ballads 1 is good. It would probably be like here, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it'd be like here. Um, but like I said, really, these three could be like here. Um, but I've made almost a masterpiece because this is for like, right, 8 out of 10s, 9 out of 10s. Pretty good is really just like 7 out of 10s, 8 out of 10s. And, that's how I feel about these albums. Ballads 1 could be there, really. But because I like Joji too much, I'm going to put him there. And, again, this album isn't bad. It's just that there's a few songs on there that are lacking. But there aren't too many songs on this album. In reality, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's almost a masterpiece. It's good only if like 1 or 2 songs were fixed. And other than that, it's really good. And Ballads 1 is good. Nectar should probably fix a few songs. There is a little bit of overtracking on this album, but it probably has, it has the same problems as Wolf, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, Chloe Burbank, where I put this? Pretty good. Give it a listen. Yeah, we'll put it there. Like I said, these first few albums that we're going through are like ones that I already listed, so I probably shouldn't really be going into depth of it, but only the ones that I'm changing, like these 3 I'm changing, right? They used to be here, but now they're higher. But I feel pretty okay with this being here. There's like 2 tracks on this, so like you can give it a listen. Like it's not gonna hurt anyone. Nas, of course, that's a masterpiece. There's no debate about that. I don't even need to explain why that's there. Trap Called Quest, that's also a masterpiece. Don't even need to debate why that's on there. That's a very good rap. These are 2 of the most banging hip hop albums of like the early, was it 90s? Was it 90s or 80s? I think it's 90s, but very, very influential hip hop records. And with this one as well, NWA, of course, can never forget that one. Okay, now we're getting into the trash ones. Okay, don't listen to this garbage. Oh wait, no, that's the worst one. So listen to once, never listen again. I agree. Confessions of a Dangerous Mind was not good. Enter the Wu-Tang, another classic hip hop album. Damn. Okay, damn. Now this one I put in masterpiece. Let's be real here. I listened to Damn again. It's almost a masterpiece. Did I like Damn more than these 4 albums? Yes, I did. But if we're talking about comparing it to these albums, it might be more, this album is definitely more played, of course. But it's just like interesting how he went from Damn to like, these 2 amazing records. Now these 2 deserve to be in masterpiece, no doubt about it. Especially this album. Yeah, this album is one of my favorite albums of all time. And To Pimp a Butterfly is good. It's definitely like right here. Damn is just really an unfortunate product of when sometimes you just. It's not that he's lacking creative ability or writing ability. He definitely has that, but in terms of the concept of these 2 amazing albums that Kendrick made, it's nowhere near these 2. It really is nowhere near these 2, and it's really sad. Not saying that the songs are bad. The songs here are probably one of the better songs on the albums, but yeah, I went into a more in-depth reason why Damn isn't as good as these 2. But yeah, it's just unfortunate, really. And I'm putting Flower Boy in front of To Pimp a Butterfly, in front of all of these amazing albums. And it is because I am a little biased to Tyler the Creator, but I have listened to this album. Probably on this list right now, this is the album that I've listened to the most. Second would be Nectar. Third might be Good Kid, Mad City. Oh, it might be actually Ballads 1, but then it'd be probably Good Kid, Mad City. So yeah, I've grown a loving towards this album a lot, and I really love this album. Section 80, also up here. Might put it, no, actually, do I probably would put it like right here. These 2 are untouchable for me. These 2 are just classic goated hip hop albums, but Section 80 is just brilliant. I never realized how good Section 80 was. And where did I put Section 80 before? Section 80 is pretty good. Yeah, that is completely wrong. Section 80 is a masterpiece. Or at least almost a masterpiece. I really like Section 80. I never realized how much I really love Section 80 until I listened to it again. And it's so good. Um, uh, there's a lot of tracks on this album that I never really thought, you know, I thought they weren't good at first, but then I listened to it again and really better. High Power, obviously one of the classics. Um, Hold Up, uh, ADHD. Oh my gosh, those songs are banging. And the album is really good. It's really good. If it's not here, then it probably I probably would put it like here above Damn. That's kind of reasonable. Um, but yeah, you know what? It's almost a masterpiece. Masterpiece. It could really be in between these two for me. But you know what? We'll put it here for now. We'll put it here for now. I feel like giving it one big leap is good enough. You know, putting it in masterpiece, going from here to masterpiece, that's kind of, that's a little bit of a bruh moment. So yeah, Take Care, Take Care. I'm gonna put Take Care here. I like Take Care. Take Care is my favorite Drake album. Um, Unfortunately, um, Drake doesn't really have like many good albums because of one thing, and that's that he puts too many tracks on his albums. They're like an hour and 30 long, and half of the songs are just basically garbage. No offense. Take Care is the only album in my eyes that I really really enjoyed, um, and it definitely is Drake's basically his staple. That's his prime in my opinion. He's not gonna make a better album than Take Care in my opinion. Marvin's Room, um, freaking Crew Love, Take Care, Headlines, The Motto, fantastic. It's fantastic. Honestly, could put arguably here, but um, for me it's like right here. And as for More Life, where did I put More Life? Did I put More Life really low? I feel like I did. One of my friends who basically gave me the incentive to put it higher, because the reason I'm actually making this tier list today is because my friend uh, basically was looking at it. I told him like, oh wait, that's actually outdated. I probably should update it. So okay, I put More Life in all right. I was a little too harsh. I'm gonna be honest. I like More Life. More Life is pretty good. It's not, Take Care good, but it's pretty good. It's probably in the low end here. It's probably like at the beginning of all right, but like it's in the low end here. I think More Life is okay. There are good banger songs on there. Passion Fruit, forever a goated song, and uh, it's not that it's the album of a whole is bad. Like the vibe of the album is actually somewhat on course. Like a lot of the songs are very 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 in close relation to one another. But some of the songs, like I'm sleeping through them. No offense, I'm sleeping through some of the songs on the album. Not every song is obviously a banger, and just take away those songs. This probably could have been like at least here, but no, there are way too many tracks on this album that I just skipped through. It's just not worth it. Now Scorpion is still an alright. Now that album has way too many tracks on it. 20 plus songs. Yeah, yeah, that's it. I don't want to go into it, but yeah, it's not good. Starboy, where'd I put it? All right. You know what? Starboy is all right. Starboy is all right. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Everybody. Oh god, where'd I put everybody? Everybody, pretty good. Give it a listen. Yeah, we'll put it here. We'll put it here. Again, I'm gonna go through some of these a little bit more faster because I reviewed them in the first one. I'm trying to get into the new ones, but this is also kind of taking long. After Hours. Oh, I listened to After Hours. I think it should be up here. Definitely like. Ooh, I might even like it better than Take Care. Ooh, these two are definitely at the top of pretty good. But yeah, this album's really good. This album's really good. Might even be here actually. What did I say before? Did I like it better than Take Care? Well, I really did like it better than Take Care. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Thinking about it now, it's a good album. I've listened to a lot of songs on this album a lot. It's a good album. You know what? You know what? Here. It's gonna be here. Oh wow, this is really hard. These see, this is why I made this section, because these albums are very, very close to one in each other. Like, I don't even know if I should put it here, like here. Like, reasonably, I'm gonna put it here. I feel like it should be there, because I did enjoy it more than these albums, if I'm being completely honest. Trilogy, I love Trilogy. Is it better than After Hours? No, I think Trilogy definitely has overplay of songs. It'd probably be like right there. Where'd I put Trilogy? Yeah, pretty good. Give it a listen. Yeah, I put it right there. Astroworld. Okay, Astroworld is an album that I heavily changed my opinion on. I put it on pretty good. No, this album's actually goated. It's really goated. I'd put it at the front, actually. I put it at the front of Almost Masterpiece, because I really love this album. Well, actually, maybe not more than Section... I don't think it's a better album than Section 80, but it's definitely... I've listened to this album more than all of these. I probably listened to Astroworld more than these albums, but yeah, this Astroworld's a really good album. It's a very good album. I changed my mind heavily on that album. 2014. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, you know what? I just realized my mistake here. These four, I might change my mind. I was being very biased about this recently, but okay. I might have to put you guys lower, because yeah, I'm starting to regret my decision, because that's definitely not right. Like, I don't think that... Okay, Trilogy is definitely like right here. I don't think... Like, Nectar, though. Nectar, though. Frick. Yeah, this is really hard. These two are very close to one each other. I listened to this one the most. This one second most. This one is really good, though. Frick. Yeah, this is harder than I thought, especially when I switch my opinions. Okay, this is still here. No way I put KOD in. Yeah, okay, KOD is alright. Also Kamikaze. You know, I'm just putting the easy ones already. Like, Kamikaze is not that great. Off the Wall, okay, easy. Okay, so we're getting to easy ones now. These are masterpieces. This is a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. This is god-awful. No, it's all... Okay, it's all pretty good. It's pretty good. I'd probably put it there. No, I like it there. No, there. That's good. Bobby Tarantino 2. Let's be real here. I'm not gonna be biased. Oh, I do like this album a lot, though. It's probably like here. Probably like there. Genesis album. Oh, this is freaking fire. Masterpiece. No joke. Duke. This album is also freaking fire. Probably like here. I put Duke there. Billie Eilish. This is good. This is alright. This is good. I probably put it at like the low end of pretty good. Oh my gosh, where did I put Blonde before? Blonde is pretty good. Wow, I'm saying this right now. Blonde is a masterpiece. Blonde is a masterpiece, without a doubt. Wow. It's insane how that changed a lot. And actually, I might put it like here. Blonde is definitely one of the most mind-boggling albums I've ever listened to. At first, I didn't really like Blonde. After listening to Blonde so many times, it's definitely one of my favorites now. It might even be like here, but like, to be honest, it's probably like this. I don't think it's better than these albums, but I really love Blonde. I really like Blonde now. Too many bangers on that album. Self Control is one of my favorite songs of all time. It has to, like, Self Control is such a good song. Night is one. Oh my gosh, Night is one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life. Pink and White, White Ferrari, Facebook Story, Facebook Story, and Ivy. Wow, what a beautiful song. Yeah, that album is great. I don't know what I was thinking putting this in pretty good. You should definitely listen to Blonde, for sure. Chanel Orange. Unfortunately, I don't like this album as much as Blonde. But I will say that a lot of people like this. They would probably put it here. No offense. They probably put it here or here. But for me, I'd put it like right there. Actually, I wouldn't even put it there. I wouldn't even dare put it there. I would put it like here. Just because that's my personal preference. I didn't like it. I love Crazy Rich Kids. I love, Thinking About You. I love Pyramids. I love Forrest Gump. But it's I'm being too harsh on it. Really, it should be here. It should be really here. It should really be here. It should almost be. It's almost a masterpiece, but like I haven't listened to this album enough. Like I should definitely listen to Chanel Orange more. Channel Orange, God, not Chanel. MF Doom. Okay, Mad Villainy. Okay, this is going up here. This is gonna be right there, right there. Oh we're in Outcast now. Okay, so on speaker box. Why did I put this so low? I just realized I put it so low. It's okay. It's not bad. I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna put it like right here. Actually, we'll put the Everybody album here, because let's be real here, Logic. This album's good and all, but like you fell off after that. And then Stankonia. Okay, Stankonia is good. Stankonia is good. No Pressure. This is a good album. This is pretty good. It'll be here. Where did I put it before? Before Wolf. Wow. I'm like, oh wait, no, it's like it was right here. This would be it. Yeah, okay, I feel like that's fine. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Aquemini, this is a goated album, almost a masterpiece in my opinion. It's so goated. It's so goated. This is trash. Yeah, it's all right. That's okay. This is all right. This is pretty good. Here, that's where I put it, behind Cherry Bomb. Yeah, I put it behind Cherry Bomb. I just love Panic at the Disco. Sire, okay, this is okay. There's no debate about that. Elton John, where did I put the Elton John one? I don't see it here. What the heck? Where did I put the Elton John one? Here? I'm gonna be honest. I don't even remember listening to that album. Like, is this just the greatest hits one? Like, where did I put the? I'm just gonna leave you out of there for now. I think I accidentally picked you up. No, okay. This, and this are almost masterpiece. I put them in masterpiece before, but that's my bias. I'm gonna be real. These are good albums, but they are nowhere near a masterpiece. They're really good though. I highly suggest you listen to these two Logic albums if you want to get into Logic. Those are really good albums. This is trash. Oh my gosh, Logic. Why are you? Did I like it better than Confessions though? Yeah, whatever. No, I think this is better actually. Bobby Tarantino 1, it's alright. Actually, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. No wait, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I put Everybody album here, but in reality, I've listened to Bobby Tarantino more, so it probably should be like here, and like this should probably be like here. Yeah, that seems about right. Igor, oh well, if you know me, Igor is going right here. Igor's there. Do I put Igor in the best spot? Because I'm gonna be honest, guys, men, female, Igor, I've definitely listened to Igor probably like over 500 times. This is no joke. I listened to this album in my sleep. It's the only album I have downloaded on my phone, and I listen to it all the time. It's hard to say. I don't think Igor is the best album in the world. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Igor is the best album in the world. But it is probably to this day my favorite album of all time. Just due to sheer amounts of listening to it, and honestly, it should be here for me. If I'm being completely biased, it should be there. Objectively, it's probably here. Though I will say most people would probably be angry that like no, Pimp a Butterfly is better, or To Get Kid Mancy's better. But I think I should put it there. There's no doubt about it that in my mind I think that's the best album I've ever heard in my life. My favorite album, I mean, not the best album I've heard in my life. There probably is going to be an album that I probably think is the best album in the world. Yee is one I've changed my opinion on a lot. I think Yee has got to be one of Kanye's best albums. It is incredible how much I hated on this album. When I literally, this album is really good. This album is really good. There are no bad songs on this album. There's only 7 songs on it, and it's incredible. Like, for Blonde, these 2 albums I think are the albums that grew on me the most. These 2 blew me away at how much I like these albums now. I listen to these albums on par to basically Flower Boy, and yeah, it's a really good album. It probably would be, actually I put it right next to here. I put it right there. Oh, and Graduation would be like right here, because Graduation is a fantastic album, no doubt about it. There's no misses on Graduation, and for the length of Graduation, oh my gosh, Graduation is fire. Okay, and we got Dark Side of the Moon. That's a masterpiece, no doubt about it. I kind of like it way more than I used to, so I kind of like put it right here. Though it's really hard to rank some of these masterpiece albums because I really do like them a lot. I think this one definitely deserves to be on the bottom because of replayability, but everything else deserves to be where like it is. Like you can like kind of like change them coherently. Life of Pablo, you're going here. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, you're going right here. Just to piss off my brother. The Life of Pablo, I love this album. I love it. But there are a few songs on it that I think that aren't as good as I thought they were. I still think it's probably one of the top 3 Kanye's works. If My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy didn't have those last 4 gosh dang trash songs, it would be probably like here. Unfortunately, it's not. So it's there. People might be angry at me for that, but that's what I think. This should be here. Right there. That's where I think Will He should be. I mean, not Will He. In Tongues. Goblin. Okay, this is trash. Now we're getting into the new stuff. New stuff alert. Before we start that, I gotta put Kids See Ghosts because Kids See Ghosts was supposed to be on my last one, but I did not put it in there. It's definitely like here. It's like here. Kids See Ghosts is way too good of an album. You should listen to Kids See Ghosts. It's such a masterpiece, dude. God, I love Kids See Ghosts. Now we're into new stuff. So more Drake album. This one is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I like this one. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's better than Take Care, but so where did I put the other Drake album? More Life. No, I liked it more than More Life. It might be right next to More Life. That's my end. Certified Lover Boy. Oh, yikers. This album's trash. It's alright, guys. Certified Lover Boy is alright. It's alright. It's nothing special. Overhyped. Definitely not better than Donda. And I just realized, is this Donda? Oh, if this is Donda, this is right at the top of Pretty Good. This is Donda, by the way. It's just a black thing. Donda's at the top of Pretty Good. Donda would be at almost a masterpiece or at borderline masterpiece if the last 4 songs on it weren't part 2s, because I hate the part 2s on this album. It's just a waste of space. Absolutely unfortunate, really. And yeah, it would be probably here, if or like here, if it wasn't for those gosh dang part 2s. Kanye, why do you gotta do this to me? Saturation. This is Saturation. Uh, I think I only listened to the first one. Is this Saturation 3? Saturation. Oops, Brockhampton. Oh, it is Saturation 3. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fine. I think I only listened to Saturation 3, which is... It was good. It was pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. It was pretty good. I put it like... here. I put it there. I think it's pretty good. I think Saturation 3 is pretty good. Ooh, this is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to I listened to 2 new Childish Gambino albums. People say this one's better. Mostly because they don't like the rapping on this, but I think his rapping is kind of amazing on this album. And I like it. I really like this album. But these two are very close. But in my opinion, I liked Welcome to the Internet more. Though that's my opinion. I think people might disagree on me on that one. Did I like it better than Wolf? Did I like it better? Again, it really is going to be like right here. Like these two are just really close. It's pretty good. I think you should give it a listen. What is this? Oh, AC/DC's Back in Black album. Oh, this is a banger. This might be Masterpiece. This is a banger album. You know what? It's not. I only listened to it once, but it's really good. I love the the instrumentals on it. It's fire. Honestly, I'd put it over Damn. That's AC/DC's Back in Black is a really good album. Ooh, Freddie Gibbs' The Alchemist. This is almost a masterpiece. This is actually either top of pretty good or almost a masterpiece. I'd put it right here, right next to Heartless, Quemini. That's about it. It's a really good album. It's a really good album. I think it should have won a Grammy. It's a very good album. Oh, Billie Eilish's. Wait, did I put the Billie Eilish one already? Oh, it's right there. This one surprisingly surprised me a lot. I actually liked it better than this album. There's a lot of good songs on this album, and it actually kind of like shocked me in a way. Do I like it better than Cherry Bomb? It might be in this area again. I put so many albums in this area, but like, it's just like, I'm using Cherry Bomb and Ballads 1 as my like anchor, because Ballads 1 is probably like, if I like it more than Ballads 1, then it's most likely a pretty good album. Like, it's actually pretty good. Anything before Ballads 1, I'd listen to again, but probably that's about where I stop. Like, probably listen to it like a few times, but anything after Ballads 1, I'd listen to it multiple times at any point of my life. Like, all of these albums I've listened to like a good handful of times. And, some of the albums I have listened to again, like Cherry Bomb I've listened to quite a bit. Wilkie I've listened to quite a bit. I've listened to a little bit of More Life. But yeah, it's hard to rank. Oh, Beatles album, Abbey Road. It's good. I'd put it right next to AC/DC. I like the album. It's pretty good. It's a good Beatles album. But yeah, I think it's good. I think it's a good Beatles album. Oh, this is the new Brockhampton album. I think this is good. Put it right here. I think it's better than Saturation 3. Not better than these albums that I've listened to, but it's still pretty good. It's up there. It's up there for sure. It's pretty good. Call Me If You Get Lost. Ooh, this might be a masterpiece. I've listened to Call Me If You Get Lost more. This is probably the album I've listened to the most all year. Donda is probably like the second most. It's a little too soon to call it a masterpiece. Though in my opinion, it's probably like here. I've listened to Call Me If You Get Lost so many times already. It's insane. It's really good. Die Lit, good album. This is a good album. I'd put it right here. I put it right there, right next to Freddie Gibbs' The Alchemist and Heartless. 808s. It's good. I like that album. As much as I didn't realize that, Cardi has a very unique way of of doing his rap verses. He has that, his voice. very, very interesting. Um, but yeah, I listened to Die Lit like 3 times on vacation. It was really good. I just like the album. It's pretty good. I had a whole lot of red here. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this album. Yeah. Yeah. I only listened to this album once. Um, I wouldn't put it here. I'm gonna be nice. Actually, is it better than Starboy? Let's be real here. It's more like, we'll put it at the end. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the Cardi fans, dude. Like, it's Dial-It amazed me so much. It really did. I really think this album's really good. But this one, oh boy, that's a bummer. It really is a bummer. Daytona, Pusha T, pretty good. This is pretty good. Um, better than Cherry Bomb. Better. Again, before Ballads 1. It's good. It's good. Give it a listen. Give it a listen. It's pretty good. Um, I think he won a Grammy for this, or he got Grammy nominated. It's a short album, like half an hour, but it's really good. I think it's I think people like say, oh, Pusha T's only relevant because of Drake. I mean, which is true, but he actually does make pretty good rap songs, and I ain't talking about some good rap songs by Earl Switcher. Oh, this is a banger. This is a banger. I'm gonna put it right here. No, I'll put it right here. Actually, I'll put it right next to the Heartless. It's banger. It's banger. I won't lie. It's banger. It's banger. Um, Views. I actually really liked Views a lot. I think this is probably my second favorite Drake album. Um, Also, kind of a personal bias. I really like Hotline Bling. That song is so banging for no reason. I put it like here. Um, like I'd listen to this album again. Like I've listened to this album like 3 times, 3 times on the vacation. Like it's good. The first couple of songs I'm sleeping on, but like it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Actually, like here. That's about right. That's about right for me. That's about right for me. Fleetwood Mac. Okay, this is a masterpiece. This is a beautiful album. I really like this album a lot. I probably put it over Dark Side of the Moon, or just here actually. I put it there. I got into Fleetwood Mac a lot into quarantine. Gosh, Dreams, The Chain, Never Going Back Again, Don't Stop. Holy crap, bangers. Honestly, bangers. Giveon. This is a good album. Um, better than Donda, I think. Um, better than Donda. Um, really good album. Um, Aquemini kind of messing me up. I feel like Aquemini is not as good as I think it was. I think I'm just gonna put it like, uh, uh, I'll put it like here. Um, but yeah, I think Giveon's album is pretty good. I like the album. I almost put it here, but it's a little bit, just for my taste, it's a little bit. You know what? It's a good album. It's a good album. We'll put it at almost masterpiece. It's definitely getting like a 8.5 out of 10 for me. I actually enjoyed the album. Hot Pink. I didn't like this album that much. I'll be honest. It's all right. It's pretty good, I guess. Might be like bottom here, if I'm being honest. Doja Cat, you kind of disappoint me. The songs are a little generic on that album. Say So, you got all those other ones, but like it's all right. It's all right. You know what album I did like more than this? This album, Future Nostalgia. This is pretty good. I'd give it like. Is it better than Joji? Yeah, it's better than Joji. I'd put it like here. This is a pretty good album. It actually kind of shocked me how much I like the sound of Dua Lipa, but it's actually pretty good. Um, Not bad at all. Not bad at all. If you're reading this too late, this is a good Drake album. Might be top 3, honestly. Do I like it more than Views? Yeah, I do. I'm seeing it right now. I think it is better than Views. Also, it's funny that I put it over Pusha T. That's funny. Though, actually, I don't know if I would put it over Pusha T. I think I would put it like right there. In Rainbows. God, this album is good. This is a very good album by Radiohead. Like right there. No, right here. I'm putting it right there. Very good album. Very good album. I'm gonna put these two there actually. Yeah, that's about right. It's very hard to rank this because like After Hours and the Beatles are very two completely different groups of people. Um. Mm, mm, yeah, this whole group here is like very very like I would switch either of these. Like these to me are like if imagine if this was a ranking system, these are like all 10 out of 10s or like very close to 10 out of 10s. These here are like all 9s and like high 8s out of 10s. And it's very hard to rank them especially. Like these are all good albums. I think you should definitely listen to these albums. Like um anything above anything at almost a masterpiece and masterpiece, to me that's basically me telling you that what are you doing? Like go and listen to these albums. Like go and listen to these are really like you're not going to be disappointed. Maybe on these two Logic ones because these are a little bit more biased, but anything above these you're gonna like for sure. um Off Season, this is pretty good. I definitely like it a lot. It's definitely better than a lot of these, I think. um is it better than Nectar? I like Nectar though. I'm so biased. I'm so sorry. That like, ooh, it's a bruh moment. Like it's so hard to pick. Jack Boys. This is a good album. Again, um, yeah, I did like it better than Take Care. I like Jack Boys album. Jesus is King. This is all right, I guess. Um, um, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I think I'm flooding up Pretty Good too much because a lot of these albums like and Pretty Good are like these like they're like top row are about like high sevens and after that is like probably like sixes. These are like fives. These are like everything under five. This is just a zero. It's hard to get a zero, honestly. You'd have to like do pretty bad. I love Man on the Moon 1 and 3. I love 1 just because 1 has Day and Night, it has Heart of a Lion, Make Her Say, Pursuit of Happiness. Holy crap, this album's good. Um, yeah, I might put it like here. Might even be Masterpiece. Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard to say. I really like this album. These three up for debate to be a masterpiece. Actually, the top 5 is really up for debate for masterpiece. But God, these albums like they're really good. Ah man, it's really hard to say. Man on the Moon 2 though, it's about there. It's about there. So this is the Strokes album, I think. Wait, what album is this? We got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is the Strokes album, I think. We'll put you when we finish the Strokes thing. Sour. Sour, man. God. You know, I give too much hate on Sour. It's okay. It's pretty good. You should give Sour a listen. I think it's probably like right here. It's probably like right there. Above Drake. It's above Drake's Take Care. No, I take that back. I take that back. It's not above Drake's Take Care. It's right there. It's right there. It's okay. It's good. It's a good album. It's a good album. Rodeo. Ooh, this is a good album. I'd say this is almost a masterpiece. High masterpiece. Like right there. I liked it better than Damn, for sure. I put it next to Travis because, you know, Travis is cool. Yeah, that's actually fair. That's actually fair. I listen to Rodeo a lot. Not as much as Astroworld. Not as much as Section 80. Oh, I'll say I accidentally put Section 80 here again. But it's pretty good. I mean, it's almost a masterpiece, I mean. Ooh, Plastic Beach. I liked Plastic Beach a lot. Probably right here. almost a masterpiece. I'd put Purple Rain masterpiece without a doubt. This is a very good album. Put it right before Call Me If You Get Lost, because I listened to Call Me Get Lost and Purple Rain is good. Just hard to say, really. This could be really easily above all of these albums that I put it in, but like this whole row, these are like the closest. These are very close. Like these albums I could really listen to at any point. Ooh. Wait, where's OK Computer? Did I put the other Radiohead in? Oh no, this is OK Computer. Oh my gosh. It's a little too sappy. If I'm gonna be completely honest. But it's a good album. I put it right here. Right there. Frick. Guys, it's so hard. It's so hard to rank these albums. In Square Circle, this is pretty good. I'll give it under Ballads one right there. The Strokes albums I do last. Birds in the Trap Night. This is good. I'll put it over Sour. That's good. It's good. Yeezus. I put Yeezus over Sour too. I put it right here. It's pretty good. Now we have the 4 Strokes albums I listened to, and this is really hard. Oh man. Okay, without a doubt, this is going in Masterpiece. This is also going into Masterpiece. This is almost a masterpiece. Oh, crap. Probably like there. And this is going into pretty good. Probably like right there. These 2 Strokes albums are honestly phenomenal. Probably on the low end of masterpiece. Oh, but I listened to this so many times. It's so hard. They're very good albums. Number 1, shout out to the person who gave me the incentive to listen to the Strokes. Unfortunately, I probably won't see them ever again because I'm in uni now. But these albums really are amazing. Are really good. This is it. And I can never remember the name of this one, but it has Reptilia on it. And it's good. It's really good. And this is their newest one. I liked it a lot. Not as much as these 2 though. These 2 are banging for sure. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough to know. Like I feel like In Rainbows like deserves to be here too. Like it's so tough. Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna give it one last time. I'm gonna look at this and give you my final thing here, because I feel like I'm gonna waste too much time just contemplating over what's a good album, what's not. Okay. These 5. Do I put Kids See Ghosts there? But I like Michael Jackson. We'll do this. Some people like Off the Wall more than Thriller. I love Thriller. Thriller's freaking so much better than Off the Wall in my opinion, but it's freaking goated. So here we go. Igor, Off the Wall, Kids See Ghosts. I mean, not Off the Wall. Thriller, Kids See Ghosts, Off the Wall, Good Kid, Mad City. 10 out of 10 albums here. Actually, 10 out of 10 albums up to. These are so good. These are all good albums. Frick. And they're a masterpiece, so they're freaking. They have to be good albums. That's kind of an insult. Oh my gosh. These 2 are so good though. Okay, we're going off of what I think is my favorite albums of all time. trying to not forget objectivity, but this is really, really very, 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 very subjective. Igor, my favorite. I love Michael Jackson. This album, basically my childhood. Kids See Ghosts. This is basically my high school part 2. Igor and Kids See Ghosts, the albums I've listened to the most in high school. This is probably like really close, but Good Kid, Mad City is way too good of an album to be not even mentioned in the top 5. This album, while conceptually is not better than To Pimp a Butterfly, the songs on this, I've listened to this album way more times than To Pimp a Butterfly, which just makes it, in my opinion, more likable. Flyboy, oh my gosh, this album grew on me heavily. It's really good. Pimp a Butterfly, it knows its place. Mad Villainy knows its place. Graduation, this album is fantastic. Probably Kanye's best, in my opinion, is best. Unfortunately, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy would have taken that spot if it weren't for those last 4 gosh dang trash songs on that album. Nas, and this, 2 classics. Blonde, one of my favorite albums. I just love the songs on this. Ye, probably Kanye's most consistent within the 7. It's a mini album, really. It's like only 7 songs, but all those 7 songs are banging. I've listened to this album probably, might be the most Kanye. I actually know Kids See Ghosts is, but it might be the most I've ever listened to a Kanye album. This might be second, and then this is third. No, this is definitely third. I've definitely listened to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy more than Graduation, but I have to keep it strictly to objectivity as well, thinking that this album really has 4 of the last songs on this album is so bad. They're so bad. I'm sleeping. No offense, Kanye. I'm so sorry to say that. I'm sleeping. Okay? Why? Ended on Runaway. Runaway would have been the best ending to any album ever. Such a good song. Such wasted potential. It's so sad. Then we got Call Me If You Get Lost. It's fairly new, but I already love this album. Purple Rain, no question about why this is here. Bruno Mars got these 2 banging albums. The Genesis album banging. Of course, this Outkast album is banging. The Strokes album banging. NWA classic and another classic. Then we got Section 80, which could be debated to be masterpiece, but I don't think it's there yet. Astroworld also could be debated for masterpiece, but I don't think it's there yet. Rodeo on par. I think, people think Rodeo is better, but I like Astroworld better just because I've listened to more of the songs on Astroworld a lot more, even though I love Rodeo. And I do think Rodeo is kind of a better album, but Astroworld I've listened to more. Man on the Moon classic. This is a banging album. Just not as good as its contemporaries. Banging album. Really banging album. A little subjective, but I love this album a lot. This is banging, and this is banging. Again, these 2 are kind of subjective for me because I love Logic's first 2 albums. They were such freaking bangers, but yeah. Donda gets too much hate. OK Computer, definitely a classic. Dua Lipa's. This is actually surprised me how good it was. I actually really liked this album. Nectar's good. This is a good album. Definitely probably my favorite J. Cole album. This grew on me though. This album did grow on me. It should really be like that, if I'm being honest. Because Aquemini is banging. Take Care is banging. Jack Boys is banging. This album's banging. Yeezus is banging. Sour's kind of banging. After Yeezus, actually, honestly, from Yeezus forward, everything is kind of banging. Like, this is kind of good. This is pretty good. Duke is pretty good. Has way too many songs that are basically irrelevant. No offense, Duke, but Misunderstanding kind of carries it. So, Wolf, too many songs on this album. No pressure. It's a good album, but again, Logic doesn't really come with any extensive version of himself. This is just like classic Logic. These are like these are like these 2 albums, except a little worse, in my opinion. Ballads 1, Biased. I love this album. It really would be higher if I'm being honest, but I'm not. I'm trying to keep it not only to my opinion but objectivity as well. This album's good. It's my least favorite Strokes album though. And Square Circle is good, but the only Stevie Wonder album I've heard, so I don't really have like anything to really like compare it to. Man on the Moon 2 is my least favorite Man on the Moon. I think 3 and 1 are way better. Daytona, pretty good for Pusha T. I've never heard any of his other things, but honestly, it did shock me. If you're reading this too late, top 3 Drake albums in my opinion. This is the new Brockhampton is pretty good. Views top 3. Childish Gambino, these two are banging. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough to really rate if I'm being honest. It's tough to rate. Saturation 3 is good. This shocked me at how pretty good it was. I actually think it was pretty good. Might even be higher if I'm being honest, but I'll just leave it there. Cherry Bomb, underrated. Gets too much hate. This is okay, alright. This is alright. Trilogy's alright. Mars is alright. This is alright. This is alright. Alright. Shout out Outkast.
Would you like to eat that one?
Sure. And then Jesus is King. Alright. Oh, and now we're getting to like kind of trash. And that's it. That's the updated album. We'll save this. Title, undefined tier list, add description, updated version 2.0. My mom came in the room. I have to eat. Download image. Save. And that's it. There it is. Updated tier list. I hope you enjoyed this video. Looks like I gotta eat. Great timing though, because I was basically at the end of it. And so, yeah. Hopefully, you go take a listen to a lot of these albums. I hope you enjoy them. And I don't know when the next one is. This album, this will continuously be updated with the more albums I listen to. So, you know, don't be worried if I didn't listen to the ones that you like or your favorite albums, because there'll be definitely more in the future. So with that being said, thank you for watching, and have a good day. And also it is 9/11 today, so all my prayers out to the 9/11 victims. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, that's it. So thank you for watching.